Hi, this is Brother Ethan Shaw. I just made a video for y'all about what gear you need to get started playing on the steel guitar. This one's going to go more into depth into bars, and this is one of the most important parts of the steel guitar because this is where the steel guitar gets its name and where so much of what the music you're making is coming from. There's different types of bars. This is called a bullet bar. It has a rounded nose like this. These are actually hollow, but they usually put a little thing in the back of them to plug that up. Sometimes they'll have weights inside of them. And this particular one is the one I would highly recommend starting out with if you are playing the lap steel or non-pedal steel. This is the Jerry Bird model Dunlop bar. These are inexpensive. They are 2 3/4 long by 3/4 in diameter. They are the perfect size for when you are slanting the bar, which is going to be an important thing that you're doing if you're playing the non-pedal steel guitar. I highly recommend starting with this one. I'm going to show you some other ones, but if you're going to get one of them, this is the one I'm going to recommend. Now, you can get the same size bar in a polymer. These are great too. These are going to be considerably more expensive, but probably a worthwhile investment later on in your career. Now, if you play pedal steel, typically you're going to want a fatter, heavier bar. You don't need to do slants on pedal steel. And on pedal steel, you're not tipping the bar down as much, moving it around as much. So you might want to do a 7/8 inch, a 1 inch in diameter. You're still going to want a bullet bar like this. Now, this is a Stevens bar. This is what they play dobro with. Now you'll see guys playing lap steel guitar with these. That's okay, but I'm going to tell you the advantages and disadvantages to this. Now a lot of guys like these. Dobro players like these because it has the grip on the side so it doesn't slip out. And it has a hard corner here on the end. Now you can do these little pull-offs using that, which is part of dobro style, not so much part of steel guitar style normally. Also, if you're trying to play chords and you're trying to move across the strings, this little corner gets stuck on the strings. That's why they do the rounded nose on other bars. But if you're really just trying to play single note stuff, if you're trying to play blues, there are certainly people that use these. Now this is kind of a compromise between the two. This is made by Shub Pierce. It is like that kind of bar, but it does have this little partially rounded part at the end. So you kind of get the advantages of both. It's not as good for slanting as a bullet bar. So if you're really trying to be a serious lap steel guitarist, you're going to want to use a bullet bar. But once again, if you're trying to mainly do single note stuff, if you're not going to be doing slants, this one's not bad. The other thing I really like this for is if someone has some sort of medical issue where they can't grip a regular bar in the proper way. This can really help. For a little while I was having some real problems with some pain in my hand, and I was having a real hard time with a bullet bar, so I used this to kind of get through till my hand started to feel better. So not a bad way to do it if you need an accommodation like that. But once again, the best thing you can use is this small bullet bar. Now, the only thing I will say definitely do not use is a slide like you would use for a guitar. This is hollow, it's supposed to go on your finger. Now, you'll probably see there's probably some blues guy out there back in the day who used one of these, or there's probably some cool rock dude right now who uses one of these, and that's okay, you certainly can, but you're really sacrificing a lot when you use one of these, and the tone is really thin when you use one of these compared to a weighted bar. So anyway, I hope this helps you out. Please subscribe to this channel because we're going to go in depth into other aspects of playing the steel guitar. I also have a lot of some performance videos and other things that can help y'all out. If you like and subscribe to this channel, you'll be able to see the other videos that come out. So I appreciate y'all watching. And once again, I'm Brother Ethan Shaw. Make sure you check out the other videos and it'll help you get you going.